What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to some more F1 26 My Team career mode. What's up, retailer? Once again, you are well earlier than even the intro, earlier than me. Crazy. But today, we got something a little bit different. Of course, it is the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. I did not do this in the driver career mode because I was trying to replicate a little bit of the real life calendar. Whereas with the My Team ones, this is where, you know, we're always doing something a little bit different. So, yeah, this is it. So, I need to actually refresh my mind because, like, what other do we have? Oh my god, Canada, race 3, Silverstone on race 4. Okay, yeah, I took out a lot of the earlier ones, didn't I? That's wild. What a wild calendar this is going to be. So, yeah, guys, if you missed last time, we actually ended up getting a P12, so we got the same sort of qualifying position as we did in the Audi in the driver career, but unfortunately we weren't able to replicate qualifying form into race form that we have in the driver career, where you know, we've scored points in every race on every episode I've released thus far. In this one, however, that wasn't the case. We only managed to get a P12, and we are, I think, the worst team on the grid. I'll have to double check, honestly. Let's look at the progress history over here. So, oh yeah, and it's a little bit different because only one of our teammates actually has an upgrade. So, we actually aren't the worst, but apparently Aston Martin have now overtaken us, according to the thing all the way on the left. What's up, Lego? What's up, you two? All right. So yeah, there isn't really too much for us to do actually going into this weekend, thankfully. I'm still getting used to all these like new menus and stuff because obviously I didn't play My Team during the F1 25 life cycle. So yeah, a lot of this is like really new to me. Like having to research parts before developing them is like completely alien. And we still got to wait 15 days to actually put the new upgrade on Luke Browning's car. I'm pretty sure this is only like a minor upgrade anyway. So actually it doesn't come until after Jeddah, but we do get it before Canada. So we are the fastest team in my career. Can't reveal that to my channel yet. Do you reckon it's coming home? I don't care if it does or doesn't. I'm not going to lie. I've never been a big fan of international football. Like, I support Wolves, one of my local teams. I'm not going to dox myself, obviously, and Sheffield Wednesday, because a lot of my family is from Sheffield. So Wolves and Sheffield Wednesday are the only couple of teams, at least professional anyway, that I care about. I don't really care for the international team. I don't like England as a country, you know. I feel like clubs feel a lot closer than a national team does. Like, why would I cheer a country that I hate living in, you know? It's just awful. Alright, so, yeah, we've got 5 parts equipped on Fornaroli, so he's getting the majority of the upgrades. Oh, we aren't the worst car on the grid, Aston are, but we appear at the bottom, I guess, for ease of visuals, I suppose. I guess we'll see. I don't think we can look at the progress history while in the race weekend, unfortunately. We can look at component management, so yeah, we got all this. So I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, okay, that's cool. So we can actually have a look at each person's wear every time. Only 4 to 5 parts. Yeah, mate, this is the second race, bro. We're right at the beginning here. I got 6 of you on. What's up, guys? What's this about? Okay, cool. I really wish they would like kind of streamline all of this. I had no issue with the menus before. We are in talks with Liam Lawson at VCarb, trying to save him from Red Bull, of course, and preferably I want him to replace Fornaroli, because like Browning, as a Williams fan, by the way, I'm wearing my Logan Sargent t-shirt, which is crazy, by the way. I didn't get it because I'm like a massive fan of Logan Sargent, obviously. I was somewhat of a fan because obviously Williams Driver Academy and all that, but this shirt, it goes hard. It just goes hard, and that's why I bought it. Anyway, back to my original point. We're going to keep Browning because he's a Williams Academy driver. Fornaroli I don't really care too much about, but we are giving him upgrades anyway to try and keep him up with Browning, who will be controlled by me. I don't think we'll control Fornaroli at any point. I really don't think so anyway. I think we'll use Fornaroli as kind of a marker for like where the car truly is in terms of like AI versus AI. But we are going to replace him with Liam Lawson if the talks go through. In real life, I bet we'd have a decent chance of getting Lawson because of how Red Bull have done him, but this is a video game, so things are going to be different, and obviously we have to improve the car. It's facility upgrades. I think our team has 50 parts or something, but you're on season 3. Like, you are literally 2 entire seasons ahead of me. So, I did see we could do something. I say use slower driver, so your fast driver gets points, and you can bring your slow driver to maybe points. Yeah, but neither of them are going to get points at this point, you know, so I'm just going to use, you know, the one I want to use. And then when we get Lawson, then, you know, I think by the time we get Lawson, it'll be the end of the season, and obviously things will be different. So we won't be the worst car on the grid anymore. Hopefully we're a lot more competitive in terms of, you know, always use my slow driver and let my fast driver get points. Yeah, exactly. That's what we'll do eventually, obviously. I think Browning is here to stay, maybe. I don't know. It really depends how many seasons we do. I definitely want to do at least 2, right? Because at the end of season 1 is usually when regulations shake up. That's coming off a driver career mode. I don't know how things will be in my team. So we'll see a regulation shake up, and then the cars get maxed out in season 2. That's usually what happens in previous iterations of the mode and in driver career. And we'll see where we go from there, right? I plan 2 seasons for my team. I plan 1 recorded season of driver career, and then we're going to live stream that. So by the time that finishes, and by the time we do season 2 of this, I'm then going to decide which career mode we're going to live stream going forward, right? And that's not something that you guys can have a say on. It literally is like, it depends on which one I enjoy the most, you know? As of right now, like, I think all this is a bit overwhelming, but we'll get used to it. I hate driving Miami. The tire wear is horrible for me. I've noticed that. I was just recording some driver career content. I was doing the practice sessions and sprint quali, and yeah, on the right, like the front right, oof. I think the best thing to do actually is to turn up the tire pressure on that specific tire. That's something I found that's helped me. But you know, I don't want to explain too much because I'll spoil the next episode of driver career mode. I am trying to actually have a look at the profile pic, like, closer. Oh, you've done your, like, little team logo. That's cool. That's really cool. You put effort into that, I see. Nice. Alright. See, I'm happy with my team logo because it literally is, like, really close to my channel logo. Or at least, you know, the brand logo thing that you see in the bottom right corner. I don't know if you see it on stream, but you see it on all the recorded videos. But obviously I use my face now to add a little bit more personality to it. I love Australia, but the tyre wear for me is insane. See, I don't remember having an issue with that. Anyway, we're going to go with secondary sponsor discovery. Why not? And that's it. We've only got like 2 days before the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. I'm being notified for something here. We've got a disappointing weekend. I don't know what he expects, to be quite honest with you. Thoughts on the F1 26 DLC? Great. Honestly, great. Well, we'll have to see how Miami goes in the driver career mode because I've only done sprint quali. But I can spoil this. The next episode, right, in sprint qualifying, it was in the wet, in quali. Way better than F1 25, right? Miami was like one of the worst tracks in 25. So Miami's going to be a good marker of like where the AI is, but so far big improvement. So yeah, this has been great. This is the best since F1 23. I would arguably say better, at least single player wise anyway. In terms of the handling, nothing can touch F1 23, of course. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near as silky smooth as that game, if I'm going to be quite honest. Alright, so which do I want to improve? We're already doing air filter, right? Obviously all these upgrades are going to go on Fornaroli's car. Until we get to the major ones, then I'm going to maybe give it to Browning. I don't know. Let's improve the front downforce. We'll start research on that one. That doesn't finish until after the weekend, unfortunately. But yeah, without further ado, let's actually get into the weekend. I am bored of these menus already, and I am itching to get into actual driving. I love the new My Team and like research and development stuff. See, I'm still getting used to it, so I'll you know, have a much better review at the end of the season. Right, what's the notification here? Because it keeps saying... I really don't know. I'm just going to ignore it then. Because, yeah, I don't even know what it's trying to notify me of. Anyway, let's advance. Secondary sponsor thing,
hey,
boom.
Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Yeah, but I've only got one slot. You dumbass. See, I literally can't do anything, bro. Look, no available slots. Stop yapping at me. I do need to level this up, though. How much money we got? We got 19.4 million. So let's do some facility improvements, right? And I want to do... We did level one of these up last episode, didn't we? If I have a look. Complete improvements. Yeah, research expansion for the Aero. Allows you to research 2 projects at the same time. Oh, that's just research. Oh, okay, so we need to do development expansion for the Aero, wherever that is. Boom. That's the one. That's what we needed to do. I completely, like, I thought, you know, that I didn't think they were 2 separate things, but obviously, there you go. Usually in Season 2, there's a reg change, but that might only be for me, but IRL there will be. See, usually, yeah, going into Season 2, that's usually how it's always been in the career mode, ever since you were able to pay attention to regulations, you know? So, remember to update your parts near second half season? Yeah, I know, it's been a thing for years, bro. So, yeah, it's exactly what I expected it would be. So, we might have a much, much, much better car this time next season. That being said, there's still a lot of upgrades to do. So, without further ado, let's hop over to the Jeddah Corniche circuit. As you can tell by the title, I'm a little bit apprehensive of this weekend because, obviously, on tracks like Mad Ring and Baku, etc., right, the battery is, like, we've really struggled with the battery. So, Jeddah might be a really bad one. We'll have to see, right? I had one race of Jeddah on an open lobby a couple days ago with you guys, but that's literally it. So, yeah, we'll have to see how things go. This, oh man, I'm not going to get over how nice this colour looks. I'm really glad we went with, like, the old gold, the cream colour, whatever. Last biology exam had me calculating the sperm count of a monkey. Huh? What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. I skipped Jeddah because I hate the track, because I'm bad at it. Because I am bad, because I'm bad at it, because I am bad. I'm still bad at it. Yeah, I mean... Oh, no. Oh, wait, that actually might be a really good thing that it's in the wet. So it looks like the race is going to be in the rain. That is crazy. Okay, interesting. So that might actually work really well for us in terms of the battery, right? We're not going to have to worry nearly as much about it. So, yeah, I already feel really good about it. And also, I don't think we've ever done Jeddah in the wet in any career mode. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. And we've also got track acclimatization, thank God. Let's head on down to the track. Let's do this, man. I'm excited. That's made me feel so much better. You know, I was so worried about the battery.
Warm welcome to practice. There is plenty to get to grips with here at the fastest street circuit of them all. There's no margin for error here at the Jeddah Corniche.
Okay, and this might be the only time you ever see this. I don't know, right? Like, depending on my experiences with Jeddah from now up until Season 2 of Driver Career Mode, right? And obviously Season 2 of My Team, we'll just have to see, right? Because if it's not very good with the battery, I'm not going to want to do it in Driver Career Mode because it's just not going to be fun at all, and it's not going to be fun to watch. One of my friends' name is Timmy, and I always call him Tung Timmy, and he doesn't understand English, so he doesn't get me, even though I hate brain rot. Sunyan. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, let's just go out, do some track acclimatization, see how this feels.
Car just yet. Track is still green. Try to take it easy for the first couple
My
of
team
laps.
car is usually the worst feeling car. Hey, what's up, Cosmo? Sonic. That reminds me, man. I need to play the Sonic games on the channel soon. I'll have to get round to it. Like, sometimes I do double streams. So, like, maybe tomorrow we'll do Sonic the Hedgehog and F1. Because, I've had Sonic Origins for, like, the longest time. So I've been meaning to play through the original Sonic Trilogy plus CD for ages on the channel, and I just haven't done it. So I played through Sonic 1, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to save all the other games for the channel, and I have just not gotten around to it. So, how would you guys like Sonic the Hedgehog? You ever tried Team Sonic Racing? No, but I play a lot of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I play a lot of that. I put a review out of Crossworlds after the Open Network test. So if you want to check that out, be sure to check that out because it was a good review. I absolutely love Crossworlds. Great game. I play it quite often with my cousin. I haven't played it online in a while though. I got really focused on unlocking everything in Grand Prix mode, and now I'm doing Race Park, which I think I'm really close to doing everything there as well, so, you know. I haven't done supersonic speed on it though, but I feel like that's going to be really easy because even though I have to brake in that one, I have supersonic unlocked, so I can't get hit by any items, you know. But that's also why he's exclusive to Grand Prix, kind of like he was in Sonic R. Have you all seen the state of the Mad Ring? Not really, no. Be sure to update us. This car does look very naked without sponsors. We need to get a lot more that looks unfinished. Yeah, well. It's a street circuit, isn't it? Or at least parts of it is. It's like Vegas. You're not going to have it ready the whole year, you know? It'll be ready. It'll be ready. The same happened with Vegas. Vegas had some really bad growing pains in those first couple of practice sessions, if you remember. Oh, this is a very understeery car. I mean, it's understeery regs, but the My Team car is always the worst. But it's like mostly dirt. Yeah, for now, but Madrid isn't until months away yet, you know? Only the banking is complete. But that's the hardest part, you know? It'll be ready. Vegas was the same. They got that shit ready overnight, like. And they do it with Baku all the time. I think Singapore as well. Australia's another one. Canada, you know? I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried. Pretty sure Vietnam was ready. It just, you know, couldn't finance it due to COVID, and then we lost it. Not that we missed out on anything. It was a nice track to drive on, though. I did like Vietnam, but it is exactly like the Mad Ring in where it's really nice to hot lap, but really bad to race on. Monaco, yeah, Monaco. Monaco's another one. How did I get green then? What the fuck? What did I do wrong? I can't wait to start getting into the really fast cars in the driver career mode, or at least, you know, get some massive upgrades in. I want that kind of pace that, you know, they run away with every bloody race on this game against the AI. You know, the Ferraris, the McLarens, the Mercedes, the Red Bull. Well, maybe not the Red Bull as much. Honestly, the battery ain't looking too bad, but then again, we are on medium. I'll have to test it out. Like, we'll do like a hot lap, and we'll just see how it goes. Jesus, man, I have to lift around that corner then. Or I had to lift around that corner then. It's just so understeery. Green again, man. It just doesn't slow down. Definitely have to make some changes to the setup. Oh man. I think he would have had a really good chance at winning that race. If it weren't for that. See, we could have got all purple there, but the car doesn't slow down at turn 1.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Nearly crashed it then. Right, let's rewind. All the way around here, right? And then we'll put it on hot lap. And we'll just see. We'll just try and push it like we would in a quali lap. Or at least what I think we might have to do. I mean, it's a bit harder on the hard tyres. It just doesn't want to turn. I'm like full lock and it just doesn't go anywhere. What are you doing? Get out of the way, you pillock. Oh god, yeah, okay. We're definitely gonna have to like lift and coast or put it down to medium at some occasions here, because this is woeful. Yeah, like no battery. What the buns? We're gonna have to figure this out quick. Otherwise we're gonna be in trouble for quali. Okay. Let's get back to the pits, shall we?
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I can't believe how slow these cars are when you turn off the ERS. Didn't feel nearly this bad in the last couple of games. Yeah, have you guys heard about the regulations changing next year? Nothing big, but it's going to be a big improvement, which means it will feel totally different to this. I like that, you know, there's a lot of variety to that. Because, you know, like, other than Breaking Point, what is the point of getting the game every year? Unless they're doing, like, big, I guess, career mode changes, I suppose. But, like, if we get a game like F124 again, where it adds, like, nothing of real value, right? The driver career is arguably worse. I probably wouldn't buy that game, you know? At least not for 70 clams. Oh, tyre wear on the front right, quite a lot of it. So we'll have to increase some of the tyre pressure there. Right. I forgot to refill my bottle, what the fuck. I'll do it after practice. The car doesn't feel awful, right? Very understeery, but we can fix that. What is Lego doing in chat? Oh, retailers revoked his rights to speak English. How could you? Alright, oh, we have access to all the tyres, so it's not too bad. Right, so we've got fuel management, race strategy. Okay, yeah, we'll go on the mediums. Okay, let's go with... So this is increased top speed. We'll put it on 15 for the front wing, right? Put the toe in... toe out up. And we'll put the suspension down by, I think, 10. We'll go with that. Particularly for Sector 1 where we do go over some curbs. Front brake bias, do want that turned down a bit, brake pressure up. Okay, so the front right needs to go up, we'll put that up by 10. Or 1, whichever. Everything else seems fine, so I'll like keep it in line with the rest of the car, I guess. I'll go with that. We definitely want a bit more tyre pressure there. Because if we have it lower, it contributes to higher tyre temperatures, which wears down the tyres even more. Which is why you see a lot of time trial setups have this all the way at the maximum, because there's no penalty for doing so, and it is faster. The more pressure you have, you get a slight increase for time trial, for example. The front tyre pressures are like to the max. Alright, let's do, yeah, race strategy. I don't much care for fuel management, so I'll just quick practice that. But race strategy is the important one, so that's what we're going to do.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Come on, you old Honda engine. At least it sounds different here. It just doesn't sound entirely different when out on track to other cars. They all sound really similar, which is a shame. Other than the Red Bull. Right, it should be a little easier to get through Sector 1 with the added downforce on the fronts. Fingers crossed. Let's actually look at the engine wear. The ICE might have to be replaced soon. I don't know actually, because we don't really have many sprint weekends at all in this calendar, compared to how it is in driver career mode, where, you know, the ICE wears out quite a bit, as you've probably seen. It wore out quite a lot in the last episode of driver career. There was a crazy fight today at school between some year 8s. I saw it live, VIP row, front row view. Crazy. So, how crazy was the fight? Right, I'll have to remember to fill up the battery before starting the lap. Not that it really matters actually, it is race strategy after all. One of them was bleeding? Wow. Did some school show performance today, hated it but loved it at the same time. I could never do any performance type shit. Hey, what's up, MO88? God, that's tricky. That brings me back to F123 with how tricky Sector 1 is. Because it's been pretty easy the last couple of years, I won't lie. And already I've used so much ERS. That's wild that there's so much battery used in just Sector 1, and then that kind of just like sets you up really bad for the rest of it. That is wild. Like, we're already out. I haven't used Hot Lap, right? I've used some boost, but that's only to get out of corners. Absolutely wild. We'll lift here. Right, we'll just have to put it down to none then and start harvesting. Absolutely wild how quickly that battery goes down. Right, let's see how much it recharges if we just keep it on medium. We'll just lift and coast into turn 1 here. And we'll just see where most of the battery goes. I think it is late Sector 1, so it might be worth actually switching off ERS through there. Some harvested here, and then what happens here? It's this straight. It's not happening now, it seems, so I probably just used too much boost. Little bit of a love tap on the wall there. Yeah, this battery is going to be an issue. Luckily the race is going to be in the wet, so it's not too bad. Revoke his rights to life. No. This just doesn't want to turn at all. I'm going to have to like decrease the rear downforce because that is absolutely horrendous. Why is it still using battery when I've just put it down on none? I said no deploy, it shouldn't be using battery anymore. This is going to take some getting used to, I won't lie. So understeery, man. What are you guys yapping about? Keep it on topic, guys. I'll put him on timeout if he keeps doing that shit. I will. Watch me. Jesus, man, this battery blows. Yeah, this feels terrible. Also, oh my god, the tyre wear. I didn't even realise. Jeez. Now we're getting overtaken by bearmen.
Program complete. And well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
That feels atrocious. I really don't know what to say about that. Definitely going to have to put some more downforce on the rear. Why are you guys filling my chat with brain rot? That's not. What's the next Grand Prix? Canada. Unless you're on about driver career, then it's Miami. My team? Oh yeah, Canada. Sign yourself into Max and I give you $2 dollars. I'm British, bro. Dollars wouldn't do much for me. Hate to break it to you. £2 in this economy is a lot. Okay. Maybe. For my snacks it would be. Jesus. I could buy like 2 weeks worth of snacks with that. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of tyre wear around here. Right, I think I'm just going to go 15-15. If we're slower, we're slower. If we can get the battery management down, then, you know, it'll be a lot easier anyway. And in the wet, in fact, the downforce being higher for us would actually be an advantage. So, that's good. We've actually got 1,000 R&D points, but we ain't got much to spend it on anyway. I can't research multiple things at once for each department, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, that is that's our practice sessions done. So let's move on.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye.
1006, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read that out. Never say that again. All right, let's do quick practice. Get this fuel management out of the way. Oh, I forgot to actually... I knew things looked a bit weird. I forgot to change it to the onboard cam. Not the onboard. I forgot to change it to the offset. Oh, well. I'll remember that for quali. That's a nice 50% chance done there. Nice. Hey, well done, man. That's awesome. I wish I could do the opposite. I can't gain weight for shit. Like, it's crazy. I got such a fast metabolism. Whatever goes in me just gets ground to dust. Doesn't get retained at all. Wow, that's a lot of R&D points. Then again, you know, we do have two drivers to account for. My metabolism is gone. Stomach has the hold of a black hole. Alright, JEDDAH is the fastest track of the season. I don't think... Would that still be the case even now, right? With how slow these cars are on the straights? I don't know. Anyway, let's go quali. Looks like this is going to be in the dry, so maybe we can try and figure out the battery management a little bit more. Hot lapping is not going to work. Having hot lap on the whole lap is not going to work. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. That's wild.
For the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, yes, it's qualifying.
By the way, guys, I only see one like, so be sure to hit like, because I see 4 of you on. I should have at least 4 likes. Or at least 3. I suppose one of them is me watching the chat. So, smash that like button, guys, if you're enjoying it. I got 5 people watching. Like the stream, guys, like the stream. That way, the algorithm is nicer to me, and I don't have view slumps. Like my driver career is having right now. It's doing alright, right? Like, it isn't doing atrocious. I thought, right, because of how F125 was when it came out, the views would be a lot closer to that. Like, the views for Season 1 on F125 were insane. Absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever had a series do anywhere near as consistently well as that. It's wild. Absolutely wild. But I suppose since it's only a DLC and it's like the same game, I don't know. Maybe I'm coping, right? Maybe I'm shadow banned. I don't know. Well, I'm obviously not, but you know what I mean. Probably closer to Geordie than to Lego. In terms of what? Like race pace? Because me and Lego are quite similar, to be honest. I think I'm faster like when I'm fully focused, right? But it's really like close. You know, like it could go either way. Okay, do I want to do anything here? I really don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. In real life distance? I don't mean anything. Okay, let's just get out on track and try and figure out this battery.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
These guys are already out? That's wild. How long has the session been going on, right? I swear we literally just got into this session. There's already people doing their laps. Right, we're on overtake mode the whole time as well. That is another thing. Very tempted to write my exit number of the toilet stalls and see what happens. Yeah, but it'd be very obvious that it was you, let's be honest. And yeah, the team name is Sly Team Racing. I don't know if you noticed from... Oh, no, you joined a bit late, didn't you? So... But it does say it in the top right. Yeah, I don't think JEDDAH is going to be really enjoyable at all, given how understeery these cars are now. And how much harder you have to brake. So, I think this might be the only Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It's just, yeah. I mean, even with the ground effect cars, you were kind of pushing the limits. It's just not enjoyable with understeery cars at all. Rather drive the 1988 McLaren than this hunk of metal. Wild. Alright, here we go. So I'll go a hot lap down this straight and then we'll turn it down. Like, we'll just go proper full battery management. Try and boost a little bit more into turn 1, of course. Brake really hard here. Saving the whole time. Boost out of it. Oh, put it down to none again to recharge. Back up to medium. We'll go medium through here. Big little slowdown. Boost out of it. Turn battery off. It's still deploying for some reason. Yeah, still yet to fix quali. But IRL are in the game because, yeah, the battery behaves really weird in the game. Like, when you turn it off, it just doesn't turn off. Yeah, this just doesn't work. This battery is terrible around it. Like, is the strategy just to keep it on medium then? Like, it's still deploying even though I turn it off. Like, it was doing that on the last open lobby race at Australia. Like, I was trying to recharge and because it was on overtake mode, it just wouldn't do it. I really don't know, man. And we're out. Jesus. That was a terrible, terrible lap. This just doesn't work. Depends the track, to be fair. Yeah, I feel like the slower tracks, the more traditional F1 tracks, work really well. But the tracks with not many corners, which are a lot of tracks that we've had in recent years, they just don't work. I think maybe Vegas might work because a lot of Sector 2 is quite slow. But that's about it, right? Mad Ring doesn't work. This certainly doesn't work, you know? Wild. The battery is just so weak. And again, it sometimes just doesn't recharge neither. I am doing another lap, by the way, and I forgot to take the fuel mix off, so that might attribute to how heavy the car feels. Mad Ring does work. No, it doesn't. Not with the battery. I'm talking purely the battery. You just only got one lap. Yeah, but that means it don't work. You know? Do no boost. Yeah, it's... If there's anything like this in real life, it's just going to be a bit of a disaster. Can you imagine doing JEDDAH with the cars? Crazy. But yeah, I am preparing to do another lap here, just to see if we go a bit quicker if we keep it on medium. Right, we're going to keep it on medium now, and we'll just see what the difference in pace is. Obviously, it's going to be slower at first, because we used a lot of our battery in Sector 1, but we should be able to gain it back throughout. I did say we were going to have battery issues. Luckily in the race it won't matter too much because it's in the wet, but my god. Yeah, we're about 5 tenths down, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths. But again, I used a lot in Sector 1, so things should start turning around now. Stroll, man, come on, what is this, F1 2016? Get out of the way. Oh, it is slower. A lot slower. Okay, yeah. So it feels so slow towards the end of the lap, but, you know. Sometimes you use medium and boost out the corners. See, that could be a shout, you know. We'll pit now, and we'll try that next lap. At the very least, we're not the slowest, right? And again, we're over-fueled right now because it's got that... I don't know, the newer F1 games have got this, like, weird bug where it doesn't automatically put the fuel mix to quali level now. It used to before, but now it doesn't for some reason. I think it's since F1 24 because I don't remember it being an issue in 23. We'll have to see, dude. We'll have to see. Something's got to give, man. I don't want to be sat in Q1 again. I've not made it out of Q1 once in either career mode yet. Obviously, whether I did or not, I can't reveal for the next episode of Driver Career Mode, but again, I've only done sprint quali in that anyway, so does that really matter? In actual qualifying, I've not made it out of Q1 just yet. Actually, that's a lie. I made it into Q2 in Japan, didn't I? In the Driver Career Mode. Never mind. Alright, so this time, right, what can I change here, by the way? Obviously, we could do even more on the front wing, but I don't know. I don't want to hurt it too much for the race. But then again, does it really matter, right? If we're in the rain, I don't know. For now, it seems fine. Oh yeah, fuel load. Put that right down. Okay, let's go. Let's go set another lap. Should be able to get a third one out by the end. We're not going to make it past Q2, so I really don't care about using up all these softs. So even if we do make it to Q2, we're not going any further than that, I can promise you that. Like, unless it rains in quali, because I've always been pretty good against the AI in the wet. But it's not going to rain in quali. It's just in the race, so... Right, let's put that on lean mix, just to save the fuel until we make it round. Yeah, we'll go medium and then boost out of corners and see how that pans out for us. We could even, like, put it down to none in certain instances. We'll see. Ready for paper 3 geography tomorrow. It's going to be, like, field work and stuff. Wild. I never had to do that. But then again, I didn't give a toss about geography anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered to me whether we did or didn't. Monaco Sector 2 was so slow in quali because it was raining, but in the last lap I cooked and went up by a second and nobody could beat it. Yeah, I'm very curious about Monaco because it was very, very broken in this game on the original version. Like, it was... I could win that race at 110, you know? As I showed in the driver career mode. So, we'll have to see how it is this time round. Ain't you on PlayStation? You could have just clicked it. Never did at the time? Oh, okay, that's fair. See, look, it's still deploying and I've turned it off. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's bullshit. Like, I lost a whole 20% from that, I swear. And my battery's gone. Like, that is so stupid. I turned it off. Why won't it do what I want when it's in overtake mode? I don't understand. Somebody please enlighten me. Like, why is it still spending ERS when I turn it off? Like, now it's recharging, but it wasn't doing it at the end of Sector 1 and it cost me so much so much battery. And it's probably cost me time throughout this lap that I might have had otherwise. I have improved, right? But very, very marginal improvement, you know? So what, in Sector 1 I just keep it in medium and maybe save the boost for Sectors 2 and 3, perhaps? Maybe we can try that? Not that it matters, we don't have time for it. We don't have enough fuel for another lap, so that is pretty much it. I don't get it. Because the energy is thirsty for power. I think we're going to restart the session because I want to figure this out. I really don't think it's fair. Especially when the battery does that. Because the engine is thirsty for power. Jesus, man. By the way, in Season 3, Australia, me and Lando got 1-2. Lando P1 and Arvid P2. Cool. Right, yes, we have restarted the session because I really do want to figure this out. Like, I don't think it's fair that the AI knows exactly what to do with the battery. In fact, I think they have unlimited battery, right? Whereas I'm like starving for it. I don't get it.
Okay, that's all the
Right, so this time we're gonna try, and also like whatever happens, if we qualify last or whatever, I'm keeping it. But this time we're gonna try mediums. Just keep it on that until like throughout Sector 1, and then in Sector 2 and 3, that's when we'll start using the boost, perhaps? I don't know. Hey, what's up, WJC? How you doing, bro? Have you heard about the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 remasters? Well, not remasters, but ports. It's going to be insane. I'm not interested in a Black Ops 8 whatsoever, but Black Ops 1 and 2? Woo! Yeah, it's been like files for it have been found on PlayStation Store. Like people are like they managed to like whenever a game gets listed on the PlayStation Store, even on the back end, some people know. And apparently Black Ops 1 and 2 have been revealed on there. Black Ops 8 will be shite. I bet the multiplayer will be really good, like Black Ops 7 was, but it's not all about multiplayer for me, right? Black Ops 7 broke my heart in terms of the campaign, so I know for a fact that I'm not getting any Black Ops game after that, but Black Ops 1 and 2? Be all over that shit. I've been meaning to go back to Black Ops 4 for a while as well, because my cousin has the game, but he's never played it, and I have it, and he wants to go through it with me, but we're also doing Ghosts right now, so don't really have time for it, but I also want to do, like by myself, Infinite Warfare. I want to do Infinite Warfare very soon, like multiplayer and stuff, because I never went through that. I also want to do Advanced Warfare at some point, but much less so. That was probably my least favourite Call of Duty that I tried. Why was it on Hot Lap? Right, we'll put that on medium. Shit, fuel mix is on bloody 12 again. My god! This bug better be sorted out by the next game, man. Like, there used to be a feature where you could literally, like, it would automatically do the fuel load for you at quali. Like, you wouldn't have to worry about it at all. This just pisses me off now, because now I just keep forgetting, and I keep wasting laps because of it. Never used to be like this. Before F1, the F124 ruined everything, man. Every issue I have with the game stems from that game. Absolute dog shit game, man. I can't believe they thought it was a good idea to release that crap. Should have just copy-pasted F123 and called it a day. Miss Realistic COD? Well, you'll get Modern Warfare 4 this year. I'll play the beta for it. I'll get like max level and stuff like I always do in the beta, but I'm not buying that shit. Especially if Black Ops 1 and 2 actually do re-release. Mate. I don't know when that's coming out, but MW4 will not do that well at all if they put out BO1 and 2, I'm not gonna lie. So, oh wait, I wonder if like, yeah, it might come out with all the DLCs already applied on it. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, there'll be so much maps on those two as well. Black Ops 7 will be made redundant because Black Ops 2 is a thing. I've heard about Black Ops Classic, the new playlist they've added to BO7, but I can't be asked to, you know, free up 150 gigabytes and then some for the COD HQ. Like, it's just not happening. That's why I've not played BO6 in ages. I'm waiting for that to get removed off it. Right, so we're going to run medium now. We're not going to do anything with the ERS until Sector 2. And we'll just see how that goes. BMG Drive, I have seen that, yeah. Look at how much battery we've used already, and I've just had it on medium, man. And look, it's still spending. It's still spending, man. What do I do about that? Like, why are you still spending battery when I've turned you off? Like, what is going on? Somebody please explain this shit to me, man. I'm at such a loss. Even if I can't even like lift, you know? Like what if I maybe downshift? No, that don't work. Shame console players can't mod things. Yeah, I don't know. I think multiplayer games would be ruined if they did that. Like look, I've turned off the battery. Why is it doing this? Fuck off. Yeah, this track is cooked on this game, let's be real. You can't recharge anywhere. So like, all my best time is going to be made up during Sector 1. Hey, what's up, Finn? 1 second off of Behrman is wild, bro. Like, what is this battery? This is crazy. I knew we were going to have issues with this track, but I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Like, it just doesn't want to recharge at all. Jesus, man. Absolutely awful. Just terrible, man. I was so far... actually, we are ahead of some drivers, actually. We are pretty quick in Sector 1. Well, Bottas went very quick. Some people went a lot quicker. Okay, never mind. Where are we quickest? Sector 2 is fine, right? Sector 3... Yeah, Sector 3, man, is so slow for us because we've got no battery. But where the fuck am I... Like, do I have to lift and coast? Is that what it's going to be? Like, I'm going to have to lift and coast towards the end of Sector 2 to have battery for Sector 3? That's wild, by the way. Wild. Jesus, man. What the fuck? Okay, Looks like the mediums are better than these softs now, so let's just go out on the mediums and test out that theory, right? Like, we'll use battery in Sector 1 this time, but we'll actually lift and coast through Sector 2 to save battery for Sector 3. And we'll see how that goes. But, man, in the race, that would be awful. Thank God it's going to be raining. Alright. Let's see how it goes this time, shall we? But yeah, it looks like we're keeping it on medium. Hot lap is just... yeah, we can't do it. We can't do it. Where here could we lift and coast? Like maybe here, like we'll just coast. And then we could like kind of boost out of it, maybe? Like this is all straight. So it's like... oh, we'd have to lift and coast here as well. Like here. And then brake, and then we'd have battery for the finish. I really don't know. Alright, let's see how this goes. Put that down to none. Lift and coast. Boost out. Lift. Soraya. Paige. I get Soraya's a real name, but she's Paige. She's Paige. Let's be real. Okay, a lot quicker through here. I just say Soraya because of her movie? Oh, that's fair.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay. We've got no battery. I don't know, man. I don't know. This hurts my feelings, man. I don't know what to do. Apparently that first lap wasn't so bad anyway. Like, even just being on medium the whole time. Yikes. Obviously that was going to be slower anyway because it's mediums, but my god, man. This is woeful. Apparently that first lap was good enough for, what, P17 though? So, if we could just get a little bit of a better lap out, that's Q2. Right, so, I still have one Q1 set of softs, and then obviously I've got the Q2 set. So, try once more, right? Okay. Let's get out there.
All set, we're ready to go.
So what would the strategy be this time, right? Like, I obviously want to use a decent bit of battery in Sector 1, but not throughout all of it. I think, like, on the harsh braking zone that goes left, like, coming out of that might be... no, because it's a very tight corner, so that probably wouldn't be a good idea. But, like, here would be a good way. And, like, power out using here, and then... yeah. This will have to remain, like, on medium. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Oh yeah, we need P16. Okay. Well, I'm confident we can be quicker than Alonso, considering the Aston Martin is the worst car on the grid. So, you know. Let's see. I'm going to turn front brake bias down even more, like as low as it will go. Sector 2, I could probably just put it down on none and then recharge the whole way through and then boost at the end, perhaps? I really don't know. I don't know. Let's figure this out. This is going to be our last lap of quali, so... Right, so no battery at the beginning, or at least no boost, anyway. We'll just leave it on medium. Put it down to none, we're going to lift and coast. And then we're going to boost out of here. Like, it's still, look at that, it's using my battery while I have it turned off. Wild. Big time game, though. Maybe I have it somewhat figured out, I don't know. Lift and coast again. And boost. Does that get us through? Come on. Oh, I think it did! I think P16 is all we needed, right? I'm still getting used to it. But I think we made it through! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Let's go! And we made it quite comfortably in the end. Well, not a whole 10th away, but close to it. Let's go, man! Q2! The first Q2 for the team. So, I have the strategy figured out. I have it figured out. So, JEDDAH qualifying is not so bad after all, right? I mean, you have to lift and coast, and it's just so weird to be doing that in qualifying, and you really shouldn't be doing that. But that's what the regulations next year are really going to change. And I think they've already made some changes in real life to that. It's just, this is so weird, man. So weird. Look at how far away Fornaroli was, by the way. What the hell? Like 7 tenths off, 8 tenths off nearly. That's wild. That's what, like, what? Did you only do like 1 lap or something? This guy's buns. This guy has the upgraded one as well. Fornaroli is so off pace. Yeah, that's wild. Why is he so bad? Did he just do it on the same, like, softs or what? Like, I don't understand. 133.4. What did he get on the first lap? 133.7. And then a 1... How do you get a 134? Jesus, man. So what happened is he just didn't improve. How do you not improve? Like, he must have just gone on the same soft tyres, which is so wild. See, this is why I wish we had more control over our teammates. Like, you can add all you want and reboot my team all you want, but if I can't decide my teammate's strategy and the way he goes about doing laps or whatever, like, F1 Manager lets you do it, why can't this? I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, so I only actually have 1 set of softs, so there's no real point going out and setting a lap. So honestly, I'm just going to leave it on here. You guys can spectate Charles Leclerc while I go refill my bottle because I am dehydrated. So, yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Hold on, why is it not updating the... Okay, there we go. That was really weird then. That was very weird. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, it does freeze it. Okay, right, never mind. Right, now I'll go. Alright, how is everyone? Leclerc's gone provisional pole. Good for him. Alright, 130.4. Tired. Oh man, it's only like 10:30. We're nearly at the race though. We're not making it past Q2, so you don't need to worry. And there's only 13 laps because we do 25%. Lack of sleep from last night has kicked in. Oh man. Alright. So I think we're just going to do the same strategy that we did to get out of Q1. Let's go.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Alrighty. Let's do this. So what was the strategy? Right, I think we used some battery in Sector 1, but we lifted and coasted at certain parts of Sector, like the end of Sector, like the beginning of Sector 2, and I think that was it. I think we just lifted and coasted beginning and end of Sector 2. Oh no, we also had it, I think, turned off, like through this little section. Lost some time. And then obviously gained it when we boosted out of it and then switched it off again.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come on.
Okay, right. I think we just lifted at various parts throughout the lap, didn't we? So let's just replicate that. Get the best position we possibly can for the race. And we'll just see what happens from there, right? Yeah, I'll put a post out, like tomorrow or something, asking if you guys want to see a quick Sonic 1 playthrough tomorrow or something. It's not a long game at all, so I wonder, like, I bet we could do a Sonic 1 playthrough and then my team, like, right after. We'll see. But I've been meaning to play through those games. And I want to get on to Tomb Raider 3, like, really soon, so it might be nice to get Sonic out the way, so I don't have to be bothered by it. There we go. I keep forgetting to do that. Man, what a tragedy this would have been if they had to do this in real life. It's a good thing it got cancelled. Jesus. Yeah, this is not returning, by the way. We are not doing this in career mode again. It's not happening. It's going to need some vast improvements to the battery. Because, yeah, this lifting and coasting through qualifying is an absolute joke. Well, we weren't last because I saw our name move up. I saw Browning's name move up. I'll take 15th. I will take that. Imagine they had JEDDAH in real life with this. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It would have been terrible. But I will take a P15. How close were we to the other cars? Oh, just ahead of Ocon. Just. About a 10th off Gasly. So literally this was the peak, right? I don't think we could have done any better there. We absolutely maximised it, even beat a Haas, right? So Ocon put out a bad lap. So we probably had more like P16 pace, to be fair, but we just about pipped Ocon to 15th, which is a great start for the Grand Prix. I don't know how the top 10 is going to be, but completely different race to us. We don't need to care. We're ahead of all of our rivals at the, the back. So that's all that matters, right? So now we can move on to the race. All right. Oh yeah, we're in the rain, aren't we? It will apparently dry up later, but like really, really late. So it looks like we're going to be on inters for basically the whole race. I don't think that strategy is going to change. Like, unless there's, like, a safety car and then it suddenly dries up or something, or a red flag. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching. Obviously, after the race, we do end the episode. We just do one race weekend per episode. Just for stream stability, really, but also, like, I don't know, it's really tiring doing multiple race weekends. It can take up to about 3 hours, doing that. So I'd rather just stick with the one. Looks like we got a long ass loading screen for the race. Yeah, rain in Jeddah. It has saved this episode, I'll tell you that, because it would have been an absolute disaster if we had to race on the dry with that battery. Because I guarantee the AI wouldn't have had the issues we had. So at least in the rain, we're not going to have to worry about that nearly as much, and we can just get on with it, So we've gotten a bit lucky there, but yeah, you're not going to see this in any driver career episode going forward. You're not going to see this in my team going forward, unless there's a big update to the battery, of course. But
We're here today on
yeah,
the shores of the
I don't
Red
think it
Sea
can be
in the
saved.
lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Well, it is in the rain,
With
so
Jeddah already being one of the newest circuits in Formula One, it seems that the drivers will now also have to figure out how to tackle it in these unusually wet conditions. Like many other street circuits, this is a very technical drive. Some of these corners are challenging enough in the dry, so it's going to be interesting to see just how the drivers fare in this weather.
I'm kind of excited, you know.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Antonelli, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, Albon and Isaac Hadjar, Behrman, Lawson, Franco Colapinto and Gasly, Browning, Ocon, Valtteri Bottas and Fernando Alonso, Hulkenberg, Bortoletto, Stroll, Perez, Lindblad and Leonardo Fornaroli rounds off the grid.
Jesus, man, he's so off the pace. We're going to have to, like, put all the upgrades on his car just to get somewhere with him, you know? In Suzuka, I got P2 in quali. I was 1 singular millisecond off Russell. Wild.
But without one person at the helm, I don't think we'd have seen what we've seen so far. Their team principal. They really are a character.
And you need these characters in Formula 1, Croft. You need them as a driver. You want to have full trust in the person.
I want to be the driver. Let me be the owner driver again, man.
And about the team are going to be
ready for an already finish at Melbourne? I don't know. I haven't paid attention to Formula 2 this year. Oh, man. Jeddah in the rain. I don't even think we've done this, like, online. I can't recall a situation where we've actually done, you know, a wet Jeddah before, but here we are. Alright, looks like we're going on Inters for the whole race. Formation lap. Let's go. And I use a bit more of the broadcast stuff here because it's not us driving, so I don't have to be nearly as immersive for it. Know your teammate? Oh. Where do you think he finished? Last. Or at least last out of the, you know, the guys who ran. And it wasn't Melbourne, it was Bahrain. We started at Bahrain.
We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Alright, let's do this. Hopefully it dries up pretty quickly. Apparently it's going to, like, near the end. So if we get a safety car, then it's going to drag on a little bit more, and then maybe we'll be able to, you know, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, a handful of laps on the dry. Like, a full race would have been a disaster. So we've gotten really lucky that it's actually raining here in Saudi Arabia. Here we go, then. Let's see what we can achieve from P15. Alright, I'm going to keep it in medium for now. I need to see how the battery is going to be in terms of the race. Jesus, man. Obviously didn't know the braking point there, but car's fine. I think the front right part of the wing is a little bit dimmer in terms of the green, but that's really about it. No real damage was caused, so we got away with one there. We're up into P13 as Gasly looks to go around the outside. He's not going to pull that off, though. Me and Behrman have both had to go around, like, on the outside of the track just to maintain the position. Let's put it on hot lap now. And then we'll put it back down to medium, as we'll maybe dive down the inside of Lawson. Let me get this move done, shall we? Come on. Come on. He's got more grip, unfortunately. P13's not too bad of a start. Gained 2 positions right off the bat, past the 2 Alpine. And obviously we are the slowest car on the grid, including against our own teammate, who has 1 upgrade on the car. There's like such a minor one, it literally don't matter anyway. I am definitely struggling. Not really gaining much time, if at all. Our powertrain really failing us here. See if we can have a little bit of a late break here to catch up. Gasly's trying to have a look down the inside. We seem to be pretty strong in Sector 1, so let's work to our strengths. Just try and push as hard as possible. Lawson thinking about a move on Behrman. Oh, that's moving under braking. Jesus. I did not expect that at all. Why is he ghosted? Huh? Why was he ghosted? I'm rewinding that. That's just not satisfying at all. Why did he ghost? Huh? Like, why? Why did that happen? There was no reason for that to happen at all. Why is he getting ghosted? That's so weird. I'm rewinding that. See, now it doesn't ghost him. What the fuck just happened? I've never seen that happen before. I'm gonna retake this position though. I'll get really aggressive with him. That was the game doing some really weird shit there. I will say this, JEDDAH absolutely sucks with these new regulations. It is so bad. Our powertrain is like so weak, we're not going to keep up with the guys ahead. I don't think we're going to score points. No strategy can be involved neither. We can't boost. So I think this is it from here on out. Yeah, I mean, I've had it on hot lap this whole time. We're not gaining anything. Bloody Honda engine. Where's the VTEC when you need it? At least we do have straight mode, I think. The rear wing hasn't opened. Huh. Does only the front one open then? I don't know. Looks like we actually have called to Behrman though. I don't know if he has an issue or something. Or maybe the AI is starting to slow down and not use as much of their battery. I really don't know. But we're really struggling to get some grip on the rears right now. Yeah, we have S mode, but it doesn't open the rear wing. Is that a thing, IRL? We're getting pretty close to Oliver Behrman, though, which is a really good sign. I think Behrman's just got an issue. So let's try and take advantage of it while we can. Maybe he can slow up the guys behind when we do get past him, I don't know. Yeah, he must have an issue. That Ferrari engine is definitely better than this Honda one. Lawson is all over me right now. Very good chance we get the move done here. What a boring track. Oh yeah, and it's even worse with the battery. Oh, Behrman, good defense there. Maybe get the switchback going. Come on, get the power down. Jesus, man. Is he having an engine failure or something? What was that? Jesus. Lawson did that to me at Australia in the driver career. Sometimes the AI just does that for some reason. It's very odd. I'll take the free position though, but that could have ended up a lot worse. But Behrman's looking very slow. What is with the AI? I really don't know. Not usually like this. Jeddah just seems to be a really bad track in general for this regulation and this DLC. You're definitely not going to see it again unless we get a big update to the battery. But if Behrman is that slow, right, he's definitely having issues, that's for sure. So hopefully he can slow down the pack behind. I don't think we'll catch up to the top 10 anytime soon, but there is always a chance someone DNFs, right? So then we could get our first points at the most unlikely track as well. So I'll be quite chuffed with that. Let's go down to medium for a bit, try and recharge some of this battery. Yeah, everyone else is catching up now. We got no battery. Still not recharging.
Still looking good.
Here we go. Right, you know what? We'll turn it off throughout the rest of Sector 1 here. Not quite sure if we're catching up to the guys ahead or not.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Okay. So, what does that mean? Like 3 laps in the dry? I think I'll remain out on inters. If people up ahead start pitting for dry tyres, then if we stay out on inters, I think there's a good chance that we could still, you know, clinch a point or two. I don't know, but it is kind of ebbing and flowing right now. Alright, let's put it back up to hot lap. Need to start making up some time. Oh, new fast lap. New fastest lap. 5 laps in. Crazy that a point might be possible here of all tracks. Yeah, I know. We got a really good start. Unfortunately, we've got backed up a little bit with Lawson. But who knows? Maybe a DNF will happen with the cars up ahead. That's what we've got to hope for here, you know? Otherwise, we're not going to catch up, I don't think. Yeah, we're not really gaining much. It's because the guys are in a massive train. Well, not in a massive train up ahead, but Hajar and Albon are in a little bit of a train. They're not really battling each other, which is not good for us. Yeah, we are consistently losing time to the guys up ahead now. Unfortunately. And we're about halfway through the race now. So I don't think it's on. But it is an improvement over the last race, right? Last race we got P12, this time P11. So next stop Canada. Who knows? Maybe we'll get P10. That's if we keep P11 anyway, actually. Because we can't seem to drop Behrman. It is kind of ebbing and flowing, but, you know, it's kind of like a tug-of-war right now. Sometimes we get a little further ahead, sometimes he gets closer. This is the closest he's been in a good while, though. The Inter's starting to get tired out. Oh, yeah, on the rears. That is pretty bad. I don't think they'll last the race, you know. So I really hope we get a safety car or it dries out. Like, something's got to give. Because I don't think we'll make it to the end of the race with these tyres. It's just not going to happen. We have totally lost the guys ahead now. And we're losing Behrman now as well. The car just did not want to steer. Russell's set the fastest lap, so the track is getting quicker. Maybe we can retake this position on Behrman, I don't know. Fortunately, we have no battery. Yellow flags? Safety car, please, man. No! He actually managed to get on a safe part of the track. I wish it was later on during the lap, we would have been fine, but that means, actually, wait, a point is up for grabs.
Green flag.
If we could just get back in front of Behrman now, this could actually happen. Just doesn't want to grip at the rear. I'm finding it harder and harder to control the car as the tyres wear out. The point is right there though. We've got to keep pushing. Wow, look at how much time we just lost there. Like 2/10. That's wild. See, if we hadn't made that mistake, well, I hesitate to call it a mistake because it was some massive understeer that I got. But if it weren't for that, we would be in P10 right now. That is such a shame. Oh, Lawson. Big battle going on behind. It's between the Alpines. Whatever issue Behrman had earlier is clearly not happening now, which is a big shame. That was a really good braking zone for us then. Probably the car would stop wheel spinning and get the damn power down. We kind of just get stuck out of that corner, and it costs us about 2/10 every time. We are gaining some time, gaining that back. If we could keep doing some late braking, we could possibly get in front of Behrman, but we're running out of time here. Oof, those tyres are not looking good. I'm braking as late as I possibly dare into that banking, whatever you want to call it.
Just a reminder from me, temperatures are vital for tyre wear, so make sure you keep them in the green zone.
Had a really good exit that time. We've got the pace. Really late break into here.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
I think it's a bit late for that. We are getting closer and closer. If we could keep this pace up, it might happen next lap. Those tyres are not looking good. This is dangerous. Could have a puncture. Guess it's all down to fate now. Can we have some luck on our side just when we've got the pace? %76% on the back. Can that last? It's not gonna happen, guys. We were so close, we really were. Yeah, Behrman's outrunning us now. Damn it. We just had a little bit more power. Might have got it done. We're going to have to be really careful on this final lap now. Otherwise we're going to have a puncture. Alright Finn, see you later bro. Yeah, Behrman's completely dropped us now. Alright, we got to be careful through this sector. Lawson thinking about a really risky move there. I am really trying to manage that tyre now. Come on, don't burst. We're basically backing up all these cars now, desperately trying to stay ahead. 90% on the front right. How that hasn't burst yet, I've got no clue. It might do it here. Lawson with a massive dive bomb. I don't know why he cares that much about P11, but he can take it for all I care. It's not worth anything. But just for the pride, we're gonna take it back. Let's go. At least we had a nice little moment at the end there. 92% on the rears as we cross the line, unfortunately in P1.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We made a little bit of a mistake, going a little deep on one of the corners, and we lost the position to Behrman. Then Russell DNF'd, and then maybe we thought, but not quite yet.
It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris.
Ah, man. That was a good race, though, between me and Behrman. I was chasing him hard.
To witness such mastery of these conditions, these changeable conditions that we saw today, is very impressive indeed. So a huge congratulations to this driver for taking victory today.
Oh, man, we were so close to points, so close.
It's been a hard afternoon of brilliant racing, but now it's time for some proper celebrations. The podium awaits.
It was
He
P3.
raises the trophy.
Antonelli. Okay.
It's been an absolutely
So
wild
close,
weekend
man,
of
so
Formula One
close.
action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Fornaroli, last again. Jesus. Oh, dear. We are the best of the rest, of everyone who hasn't scored a point, but that could have been us scoring our first points as a team, but it is a shame, and we end up moving down into P8 in the Constructors as a result. So, yeah, hopefully next time out it will be, well, it is Canada, so it will be a little better in terms of, you know, just drivability, right? And then the battery will be easier to handle as well. So, yeah, things won't be nearly as difficult. It's just whether or not we even have the pace. We got to be a little bit lucky that we, you know, figured out the battery in qualifying. And then, of course, you know, it was raining in the race, which gave us a little extra boost, obviously, because, you know, in the dry, we wouldn't have been close to the points, I don't think. So we'll really have to see how Canada goes, right? We do have some upgrades coming in. Whether or not they actually apply, you know, we'll have to see. But there is a few right
I must
there.
remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development.
Can I turn this guy off, man? Where's the tutorial stuff? I don't need him, man. Come on. How do I turn it off? I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure it out sometime. Yeah. Well, I can't, mate. We have to wait for the upgrades. You have to wait for the research, I mean. Have we done anything else, actually? Let's have a look. Nothing. Literally nothing. I don't know why he keeps notifying me when I literally don't have the space to do that. We got some new messages here. Disappointing weekend, whatever. Want to recognise the reliability and effort shown by the team. The cars perform consistently and the drivers demonstrated perseverance. We'll analyse the data to identify areas for improvement and work towards stronger finishes. The experience adds to our determination to enhance our performance and standings. Thank you for your continued support as we strive for better results. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got some new benefits in terms of... Where's Aston there? Aston aren't even on the performance chart. They're so bad they just don't even bother putting them on there. We are pretty close to Cadillac though, but we are quite a while off of Haas. So I can see why we didn't really have a chance to catch up to Behrman. But I don't know, we were in front of him at the beginning, you know. I did make the mistake, but that point, it is coming eventually, so, you know. Hey, what's up, Lotus E20? Alright, let's do some customization then. Oh, actually not customization, we need to do title sponsor, that's what was going on there. So we actually got some owner experience, that's nice. New activity unlock will be there soon. Where's the livery? Yeah, this is what we're working towards. We're working towards that livery for X4MiG. Whether or not we remain with X4MiG, we'll see, right, obviously, but, I mean, it is, like, you know, fair if we like stick with the same sponsor, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure everything out next time. I think. I don't know. We do have quite a few things, and I think we've got like a season break. So we'll see if we can apply all these upgrades on, and then next episode we can get right into the weekend. Custom livery. Yeah. This is my team. This isn't a driver career or anything. Okay, so. Let's do... What's owner training? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so this was like the focus at the beginning. Okay. So we need to gain like training points. And there's like a little bar on that top right. I think we were like close to maxing it out. I really don't know. Air filter research complete. Nice. We can get developing that part now. Beautiful. Okay, single development, unfortunately, but it will come for Canada, which is nice. That's exactly what we need, a powertrain upgrade on the car for then. Although I might give it to Browning, right, because, we're obviously going to play as Browning, but it might be better to give it to Fornaroli, get him up the standings a little bit. I really don't know. We'll see. Let's have a look in terms of like research stuff. Like, what can we do? We have so many R&D points right now. We can do more for the aero. We can do some on the chassis. We could do more on the powertrain. I definitely want to work on the battery, that is for sure. So we're going to work on the MG UK bearings. Start research. That will come before Canada, thankfully. We've got even more stuff that we could possibly do. Not that for now. What about durability? We can do gearbox. Why not? Let's do that. And then chassis needs something as well. So let's go weight reduction. Take some weight off of the car. And hopefully we can get those starting development soon. Let's add stuff to the activity thing as well. We've got department focuses, recruitment drive. Obviously this costs money. And department focus, we lose stuff in other areas, which I really don't want to do right now. Increase the rate of hiring. Okay, so we can do that, right? And then we can just do that on all fronts, right? Like, it doesn't cost all that much. Oh wait, remove that. And let's do... here we go. Oh, research blitz. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we actually want to use that, don't we? Driver wellness session, driver performance reviews. Let's do that. And then reduce running cost. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Oh, we can autofill as well. Nice, we'll do that. Alright. Hopefully all these come in. We got the front wing gurney flap.
Hey, Chief,
Research
we
complete.
have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to
Yes.
engineering for more
2 days for the front wing turning vanes to arrive, which is really nice. And that is for Browning's car. Right, we can get to work on the air filter. Oh no, it's in progress. So that's already developing. We did that earlier. Oh, it was just an aero part. Okay, we still have to wait like a couple of days to even start working on that. So that's fine. I definitely want to get dual development unlocked really soon. Let's get some base income in.
We have something for you to look at, please.
Got a department event, okay. Celebrity visit. A high-profile celebrity has expressed interest in visiting our chassis department to film a music video. The exposure could be fantastic for our team, drawing attention from a whole new audience. However, the production will undoubtedly disrupt our engineers' workflow. Should we roll out the red carpet or keep our focus on performance? Gotta go, bro. See you in the next stream. Alright, Cosmo. You're not gonna miss anything. We're kind of wrapping things up now anyway. Yeah, let's not do that. Why on earth would someone want to film a music video in a chassis department? Oh, the development failed. That sucks. Okay. That's not what we want. We got development expansion though, so we can start developing a couple more things now. That is such a shame, man. So that can still arrive by Canada. That's nice. Good to see. And then we can start working on the floor edge winglets as well. And if we're lucky, that will also arrive before Canada, which would be very, very nice. So let's see what happens there then. We got a season break as well, actually. Oh my god, research delayed is wild. All of them. Jesus. Are they all still doing it? I don't know. Oh wait, no, we'd have a look at development, won't we? Oh no, in progress, here we go. Yeah, research delayed. Why? Can we do anything about that? Here we go. There's one. Researching. Oh, okay, so it's only been delayed, it hasn't stopped. I don't have to do anything, it will just take a bit longer, okay.
Hey,
Alright.
Chief, we've got
Trophy on
multiple
Master
parts under
Planner.
research.
Cool.
Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance.
Jesus, man. Somebody shut this guy up. I know. You don't have to tell me. Okay, yeah, we need to start maybe researching parts in the chassis, which we are doing. We just got to kind of wait for everything first. So chassis, powertrain, and durability, all those things are coming. They're just not coming for a while yet. So let's start the season break. Okay, cool. Let's do... I definitely want to do some facility improvements, that's for sure, particularly in this area. So we got 23 million still, so that's still quite a lot of money. Honestly, I should spend it a whole lot more. Each time we research project. Oh no, that's just... Okay, yeah, I don't care about that. On-track instrumentation. Receive 10 resource points each time you complete a practice program. Only 10? The fuck? No way. Unlock a new tier of upgrades. Oh yeah, so these are like breakthroughs. Cool. Let's do development expansion for... Should we just buy all of these, right? Just to get them all out the way, right? Oh. Oh, I can only do one per time? What the hell, man? Okay. Well, it will get there eventually. We got the front wing turning vanes. Let's go.
Part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrades screen when you have a moment.
Okay, cool. Also, both have 5 parts equipped. I think it just... Yeah, it equipped automatically. So, now that the second one has been completed, so that's good. Just automatically equips. I don't need to worry about it at all. We are still waiting on another upgrade. I think the floor edge winglets, they will arrive before Canada, which is good. I'll put that on Fornaroli's car. Research complete for the MGUK thing that we wanted, so that's nice. Let's start developing that now. Oh, wait, we can't. We need a facility improvement. I probably should have bought the powertrain one first, but which one did I buy? The chassis one, isn't it? Oh, no, it was just like multiple research one. We can, however, get to work on this aerodynamic part already. So that will come after Canada, which is very nice. And that will come just in time, actually, for the British Grand Prix, which is very, very good. And then I'm going to put all the upgrades that we get before Silverstone on Browning's car. It is his home GP, after all. Development failed on the air filter. That is not good. Let's get that redone. Oh, that'll arrive just after Canada, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Oh, got something new in the chassis department. Yes, the cable assembly is ready to go. Let's do that. A lot of these upgrades are going to be arriving for the home Grand Prix, so that's good. That's very, very good. Let's advance more. Gearbox improved materials. Research complete.
I must remind you that we have parts fully researched.
Jesus, man.
Let's get that performance on the car.
How do I shut this guy up? Shut up, man. Jesus. I need to figure this out. Like, can I, like, turn off tutorials or something? Like, come on, dude. We got engineer tutorials. But that's on the radio, right? So do I just turn off, like, voices or something? I can't do that because that will just turn off the commentators as well. There needs to be an option to turn off all of these guys' voices in the menus. I don't want to hear them. I don't need to hear them. It's just annoying. Alright, so we got durability. Cool. Single development. That will arrive before Silverstone, which is very nice. In terms of the powertrain... Oh yeah, they're still working on that. That's good. Let's get to work. Let's actually upgrade the powertrain thing. No free improvement slots? What do you mean? So, oh right, I've got to wait for that to finish first and then I can do it. And that's only like 3 days. That's good. So there's the engineer facility improvement. Nice. Now we can do the powertrain one, which is something I definitely want to get. Durability we can kind of leave as is for now. I will still work on the single development, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. So let's do... let's go into facility improvements. And then we'll do development expansion powertrain. Boom. So we'll get to work on that now. We have a lot of money to work with, thankfully. Alright, floor edge winglets, development complete. Lovely. Let's get that on the car. Sign upgrades. We're going to put that to Fornaroli. We won't need it, because I'm controlling Browning, so I already give a little bit of an upgrade by just playing as him. In terms of everything else... we can get to work on the other one now, which is nice. So yeah, we're going to have a lot to do for Silverstone in a couple of episodes' time. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this episode of F1 26 My Team Career. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing another My Team episode, but I might also do some Sonic the Hedgehog a couple of hours beforehand, because I've been meaning to play through the original games on the channel, kind of like how we've been doing with Tomb Raider, which is another one I plan to come back to very soon with Tomb Raider 3. So I want to get some Sonic out the way first, like maybe the first couple of games, because there are 4 on the Sonic Origins collection pack, whatever. So we could do like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, or maybe Sonic 1 then Sonic CD and then whatever. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, cheers for watching, smash like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, peace.